Okay, kiddos, welcome back to another exciting adventure in Storyland here. What a great picture. That photographer crushed this picture, didn't they? There we got like a mom and a dad with a baby, and they're nuzzling outside in the snow. And look at the baby, feels so loved. Mom and dad are nuzzling and cuddling and hugging and whatever penguins do. And they're pretty penguins too, aren't they? They got this awesome yellow in there and black. And look at this guy. Isn't he just the cutest thing ever? It's like a snowman. It's like a penguin snowman is what we're looking at there. It's great. I love it. It's such a great picture. It just drew me in. I was like, how do you not want to read this story? It's impossible. You can't pass this story up. Right? So what do you think the story is going to be about? Penguins! You nailed it. P-E-N says pen. G-U-I-N says Gwyn. That's fun, right? Say Gwyn. Penguins. What about penguins? All about penguins. Guys, this is nonfiction. What does nonfiction mean? It means it's about real things. Penguins are real, believe it or not. And we are going to become content experts on penguins so that we can play school and be the teacher to all our friends about penguins. But first, we must use our super reading powers. So put your super reading cape on because we're diving into all about penguins. Wow, that is intense, right? Is that a wig? Did he grow that? Did he have highlights put in? Or she? I don't know. It is amazing, though. Doesn't it look professionally done? Like it's all been blown out or something? I don't know. It looks amazing. Is that real? It has to be real. It's nonfiction, right? It's real about real things. We'll have to ask Keith and Sarah one day when we ever meet them. All right, one more time. This is the title page. Why is it called the title page? Because it has a title and it's a page, so it's all about penguins. Even this guy. I hope it's about this guy. That guy is, or girl, is awesome looking. Awesome penguin. That is an awesome penguin. Look at these guys. They're kiddos. They're birdos. Just going for a walk on the beach. How cool would that be to see a bunch of penguins walking down the beach? I don't know what I would do. I'd have to take a picture like this because they are just awesome. Get over here. Look at these penguins. Aren't they just the coolest? What are you doing over there? I never know what he's doing. All right, he doesn't want to learn about penguins. Not ready. It's not for everybody. All right, so we got penguins at the beach. What kind of animals are penguins? Birds, right? Birds. All right, let's see what kind of words we're dealing with here. Okay, guys, this is in our title of our story right here. We have all. There's no about. I know you want to just slam in there all about penguins, but they would fool you already. It's just all penguins. All penguins. Look at this fun word, guys. What does a pirate say? That's right. Are. All penguins are. What are they? Birds? And it probably is birds. But how do you confirm that word choice? With a sprinkling of letter power. B says but. I-R is a bossy R that says We have a burr, add a D to it. We have a duh. We have a bird. But we don't just have one bird. We have lots of them. Put an S at the end. We have birds. How do we confirm that word choice and smooth it all out? By cranking up our reread power. Here we go. All penguins are birds. Okay. What's going on over here? Look at that guy. Look at that guy. His fur's like clumpy and falling off. Oh, look at this guy over here doing the same thing. It's like they have hairy chests. Those are hairy-chested penguins. That's silly, isn't it? All right. Oh, no, they're stuck in a snowstorm. Look at them all. It's like are they going somewhere? Are they purposely stuck out in the snow? Go inside, man. What can do? Penguins live outside. Imagine living here. Like, this isn't fun. How is this fun? It can't be fun. Well, who said it had to be fun, right? It's just where they live. It's where they're safe. I guess they're safe somehow. I mean, they are big, really thick fur. I guess it blocks the wind. They don't look miserable. I mean, they don't look sad. I mean, I don't really know. We know all about faces, but we don't really know all about penguin faces, do we? Not yet. Okay. So anyway, can we agree they live like in a really, really cold place? I think so. So why don't we carry that with us, that picture power? Let's carry it right into the rest of our story.
Babu.
Yeah, that's right. Babu. All right, now we got to take some words apart here. We got some tricky business going on here. All right, guys, this is a sight word, believe it or not. If you don't know it, it's okay. S-O says so, but in this case, it says sa. Some. Some. This big scary word, you know what it is. Penguins. Some penguins are in. C says cold says old. Put together, you got a cold. Some penguins are in cold. This is probably one of the hardest words. PL says pull. ACE says ace. Say, hey, ace. It's a soft C, believe it or not. That soft C makes a sound. Yeah, I know. It's hard to believe that. It usually goes, you probably taught your whole life C goes cuh. But it goes in that one instance. And a couple others as well. But how do we know what makes sense? Let's reread it to confirm our word choices. So put on your best storyteller voice hat. And here we go. Some penguins are in cold places. Is that a cold place? You bet it is. Look at that. That is just frigid. But wait a minute. Are they on vacation? Are they taking a holiday? But these don't look like the same penguins, do they? Those other penguins had like yellow in them, didn't they? These guys are loving it. This one's laying in the sand. This one's just pecking at the other guy's ear or something. I don't know. They're having a good time, I guess. I guess that's what having a good time looks like if you're a penguin. And either way, is it cold anymore? No? How do you know? There's no snow, no ice, right? So, I mean, I'm not saying it's like tropical, like it's 85 degrees and sunny, but it's definitely a lot warmer than the other place. Let's take a deeper look here at these words now. We got a lot of words here because this is a big kid book here. All right, guys. This is so awesome. This is a pattern right here, okay? So there's our sight word. That's the words to know. Penguins. Say all penguins are, you guessed it, birds. They're not pterodactyls. I know you wanted to say that. All penguins are birds. Now, here's the information part. I got to move that guy over there a little bit. Informative part. This is the part we learn. Okay, there's that S-O-M-E. Remember, it is some. No, that doesn't make sense. Some. So some penguins are in. Look at this word. W-A-R. W says, well, A-R says R. A-R-M says arm. That's an arm right there. Show me the chicken wing. Warm. What? Does that make sense? Reread that. Some penguins are in warm. It kind of starting to make sense, isn't it? Is it warm or is it warm? Okay, probably warm. Let's look at this word here again. PL says pull. ACE says ace. We have places. Let's put it all together again, guys. Put on your storyteller hat. Some penguins are in warm places. So we got cold places and warm places. These penguins are everywhere, except for near us, right? I've never seen a penguin at the beach. All right, guys, what are these penguins doing? Or I need some more descriptive words from them. I need more out of them. Let's look a little closer. Look at these guys. Look at these little tiny eyes, right? Little eyes. And tell me about colors. Tell me about colors. Orange beak, right? But primarily, they are both wearing tuxedos, aren't they? And tuxedos are black and white. That might help us. I don't know. Let's take a look down here. Okay, there is your pattern power. Don't be scared by these two big sentences. They are not that hard because this one is a freebie. Here, all penguins are birds. We know that already. That was very nice of them to give us stuff. Okay, guys, now this is pattern. This is just covered in patterns too, but it is a little bit tricky. Okay, we know this word. Some penguins are. That is part of our pattern. Some penguins are. Now, here's the tricky parts right here, okay? Now, your picture power is going to say white and black, black and white, turquoise and mandarin, or something like that. Okay, you got to use your letter powers to figure it all out. BL is going to say bull. Thanks for the flowers, bro. They're lovely. BL says bull. ACK says ack. You have black. And if you figured out that was black, you can probably figure out that this says white. But did you know that is the word and? We just figured out 11 billion different words and sounds. So what are we going to do? Whoa, we're going to reread this sentence to smooth it all out. Wow, this guy takes a chug from the water bottle. There you go. All right, bring it back, guys. Point with me. Turn on your storyteller hat to some penguins are black and white. Some penguins are black and white. We're on a roll here. Well on our way to being content experts on penguins. However, these penguins are not black and white, are they? They're like a bluish. They're like a cadet blue, an emerald blue, if there's such a thing. A magenta blue. I have no idea what kind of blue it is. But I would also say these are small penguins. These are small, cute. Ooh, flowers. How nice. These are small, cute little penguins. All right, I don't know if that's going to help us. I will confirm with you, though, we have not lost our pattern power as of yet. It is still in there. First sentence is a freebie. All penguins are birds. That's the freebie right there, okay? Now, let's take a look here. Okay, there is still some pattern in there. We have some penguins are. That didn't change. Some penguins are. Now, here's the next part right here. B-L-U-E. B-L says bull. The U-E says ew. You have a blue. And W-H is the W. I says I because there's a silent E at the end. We have white. Now you know it's blue and white, and we use our letter power to confirm that word choice because we are super readers. We always never guess. Let's reread. Let's smooth it all out. Some penguins are blue and white. Look at these guys. Look at this kid. He's just strolling down the beach. He doesn't even look excited to be surrounded by penguins. If I was surrounded, I don't know what I would do if I was surrounded by penguins. I'd be scared. Scared? Or remember that girl? I'd be shy. I don't know what I would do, but he is just, maybe he is scared. He's just trying to ignore them. And look at the penguins. They're not even looking at him. Like that guy. That's it. That's it. Maybe that guy. Everyone's looking over here. Everyone's looking at me or you. These guys are just swimming. I don't know what that is. It's very dark in there. Maybe it's a shark. I don't know what's going on, but it just seems like they're used to seeing each other. Like they're friends. Or not friends, they're just used to seeing each other as they were friends be playing. They'd be playing in the water together. I don't know what's going on here. It is very cool to see people or a person near penguins. It could have been you, could have been me. This lucky guy got to be in the picture. One day, right? All of us, one day. All right, guys, they didn't change the pattern on us yet, so here's another freebie. One more time, use your pattern power with me. Say it. All penguins are birds. Yep, that's right. Now, look, we still have this part of the pattern. Some penguins are... Here's the tricky part right here. You never would have guessed it. I think they're using the person or the child as scale, and it's a really tall kid. So if he's a really tall kid or big, I don't know if you want to call him big. He's really tall, though. These would be really small, right? Or short, little. It could be one of those three. Let's find out. Okay, so some penguins are, whoa, you want to say little too, and I think it is little, but we always use our letter powers to confirm our word choice. So L-I-T says lit. Even if there's two T's, just go t, one t. Lit. And the L at the end says oh. The E is silent. I don't even know what he's doing there because he doesn't even let the I say I. Little. Little. It sounds like little. Let's reread to confirm our word choice. Smooth it all out, guys. Some penguins are little. If some penguins are blue and some penguins are black and white and some penguins are little, what's the opposite of little? There we go. Huge, right? Huge. Look at this guy. Hey, penguin. Want to get your picture taken? Look how much clothes he has to wear just to hang out in this cold place. And these penguins are just like, whatever. We're cool. We're just laying. This guy's laying in it. Like, it's not cold enough. I'm going to lay on the ground. This one, too. And this guy's actually, like, posing for him. Isn't that amazing? How did he do that? Because he looks like a penguin, doesn't he? He's yellow and black and white. Maybe he did that on purpose to, like, be yellow, black, and white. So this guy's kind of like, what's that Dr. Seuss book? Are You My Mother? I don't know. It's got him in a trance. Hypnotized him a little bit. What's all this? He bring his luggage with him? Did you get off the plane? I don't know. But it's a great pose. Anyway, imagine who took this picture. Who took the picture of the guy taking the picture? It's pretty cool, isn't it? All right, guys. So would you say he's big? He's like big, right? I guess like medium. I mean, what's big? What are you comparing it to? But he's bigger than the other ones. The bigger ones are little, so let's do the opposite day. All right, guys, there's your pattern. Remember, the first sentence is a freebie. All penguins are birds. Let's move on down here. We still have some patterning. Remember, the first three is a pattern. Some penguins are. There's only one trick word on all this. Can you believe it? And that's an easy trick word. B-I-G, big. Some penguins are. You should be yelling it. Big. Yeah, big, all right. Whoa, this is a fun picture. Look at those penguin feet just hanging out. Okay, what are they doing? Swimming? Or maybe some would say flying underwater. Like wings. Look at them, look like wings. That is cool. All right, now, what do we got going on here? There is a change. We have a change to our pattern now, so don't go flying off the handle saying all penguins are birds, because it does say all penguins, but look here. C-A-N, this is a sight word. It says can. N-O-T, that's another sight word that says not. We have a compound word that says cannot. Read it. You don't believe me? Let's use some reread power. All penguins cannot. Cannot what? F-L is a blend that says full. Y says I. We say fly. All penguins cannot fly. Oh, what a bummer. But look, there is some resolve. All penguins. SW is a blend that says swell. IM says M. We say swim. All penguins swim. W-E-L-L. What? E-L-L. That says L. It's an awesome word family, believe it or not. Like well and bell and gel. Well. Let's reread this. Put on your best storyteller hat. And let's smooth it all out. All penguins swim well. You know, it's funny why they say well. Like when you say they swim awesome, swim great, swim good. Like they gave up flying just to swim well. Why can't they swim awesome? I don't know. You be the judge of that. That is the last page. What do you think about penguins? I think they're pretty awesome. I think they're pretty cool. I think they have some drawbacks. They have to live in a really cold place. And as cold as it is, they have to go in the water to get food. It's got to be so cold all the time. And they only swim well. They don't even swim amazing. Right? Think about it. What eats penguins? Whales? Killer whales? They must swim amazing then. Either way, they are really cool. Why? Because they look like people. Don't they look like little people with like really cool faces and stuff? That's why I think everyone loves penguins and the way they walk. They don't really capture in a book how they walk. You have to get a video of that. But they seem kind of friendly. This kid's just walking by, and these guys are like, he does it every day. It's no big deal. Anyway, guys, that was a lot of fun. We all just became content experts on penguins. We don't learn everything about penguins. If you want to know everything about penguins, you're going to have to jump on the interwebs and start doing some searches. But guess what? We got a pretty good start on being content experts of penguins. And I am pretty sure as a kindergartner, you bring this knowledge into class tomorrow, you're going to definitely wow a lot of people with your new knowledge. So awesome job reading. Thanks for coming out and reading with me today. Remember, guys, if you want to be a super reader, you must read your letters, letter sounds, sight words, and story. Read a story or two every single day, and you too one day will grow up to be like this young gentleman, a super reader. All right, adios until the next story.